Welcome to Verbal Peak Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. I'd like to welcome you all to the show. Look, we have a topic we want to discuss today dealing with dreadlocks, and I found this topic on one of my friends' Facebook page. He posted about the dreadlock issue, and I found that very interesting, and I appreciate Matthew Stanley for posting that on his page. You know what I mean? But I want to welcome him to the show. What's going on, brother, man?
Man, it's all good. It's always good to hear from my brother, man. Always good to hear from my brother.
Yes, sir. Same to you. But as you being a person who is aware of topics, and a lot of times you post things on your page, and and we have to get into that, doing shows and highlighting people who post conscious content on their page, because this is Verbal Peak Radio. We are everyday people, and everyday people do extraordinary things. So I appreciate the post.
Oh yeah, already.
You know, and I just
already, man.
I'm gonna read. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I got you. What you finna say, bro?
No, well, I was just gonna say, man, it's horrible, man. You was sick in 2020 that we made some kind of leeway.
Right.
Some kind of leeway.
No, yeah.
But every time I turn around, I'm like, damn, ain't shit changed, bro.
Ain't shit changed, bro. Look, it's.
Not a thing.
It says U.S. court rules dreadlock ban during hiring process is legal. We're going to get into that. Say the 11 U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals recently ruled against a lawsuit filed by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission against Catastrophe Management Solution, effectively ruling that refusing to hire someone because of their dreadlocks is legal. Now, the CMS, they're located in Mobile, Alabama. Jenny Wilson, a human resources manager for CMS, commented on Jones' dreadlocks during a private hiring meeting to discuss scheduling conflicts, telling Jones they tend to get messy talking about her dreadlocks. She says, although I'm not saying yours are, but you know what I'm talking about. Wilson told Jones that CMS would not bring Jones on board with dreadlocks, terminating the job offer. Now, see, this what gets me though, man. Now, dreadlock, now, the native indigenous people, whether it be Brazil, South America, North America, were black people who wore dreads. Then you got Europeans who come to our, to come to this continent in our country and then dictate how our hair should be. We don't dictate when they have that long stringy hair and the style that they wear. We wear styles that are native to our religion or our customs. What is it? Is it them or is it us? How do we allow someone to dictate our culture?
Well, man, you know they done already dictated the religion. You know what I'm saying? When they come and conquer, for one, this is what you need to believe, I guess, because this is right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But and the comment that you made on my post, you're right. We need our own. We need our own.
We need our own. But like you said though, when we try that, you go back to little African Philadelphia, they bombed that. When they had the first Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they bombed that. But it was one problem though with those groups that they had. They wasn't organized and they didn't have a standing army or the standing defense line or something. Yeah. Because it's like sometimes we depend on their goodwill to do what's fairly, and we always getting jacked up in the end.
Well, you know, now don't get me wrong. People that's not a some of them. I got a lot of friends not a couple.
Right.
You know, but don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna, shit pop off. I ain't gonna trust in front of them I can see.
Right.
And shit hit the fan.
Right.
But, man, that's a deep subject, bro.
Deep subject. Reason why it's deep is because, damn, think about it, bro. Think about it. It's not. It says I'm a father, right?
Yeah.
And I want to make society better for my young ones coming up. because I don't want them to go through. I mean, because I'm tell you why. You know, you watch television and you see some horrific things happen to people, and you have an emotional feeling towards that. But when it hits home personally, you ready to hold up. Wait a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a teacher. A teacher could be yelling and harassing a student, and your child come home and tells you about it, and you was like, that's wrong. But when she jump on your child and embarrass them and treats them unfairly, you up at the school the next day, you want him or her ass for talking to yours like that. You know what I mean?
Well, Vince, you said something very important. Organization.
Right.
For some reason, man, I guess it's that slave mentality, that crab in the bottom of that bucket.
Yeah.
You know, don't get the man, whatever you want to call him, the white man, whatever you want to call him. Oh, they well organized, bro. They shit is, my opinion, years planned out.
Right.
And you know how we get together and try to do something, we just not coming up with plans. It's a makeshift plan.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We not organized, bro.
No, we not organized.
At all.
At all. And it's sad because history should have taught us we should just like the little Chinatown they be having in all these cities. We should have a little black folks town, man, in every little city to where we doing trade business, have a bank. You know what I mean? We hiring our own just like everybody else does it. And you had put on one of your posts, you said it doesn't matter color or how great you think you are, so and so. We all gonna mourn one, and that hit home because life is bigger than all that. Because one day you gonna check out of here.
Yeah.
And so, what mark or what are you doing for them to remember that you were here on this planet? You know, by me and you discussing these topics, we're putting out something in the universe saying we taking a stab, we trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And you know what? And the reason I put that post, you know, my personal opinion, I know religion got this world jacked up.
Yes,
everybody
sir.
believes in something. Everybody think they right. But when we check out here, we gonna find out.
Right.
But let me tell you why I put that on there, man. And what was it? Yesterday. That's my first time ever going into a mosque because my wife aunt was Muslim.
Come on.
And man, when I tell you, it was one of the most beautiful experiences. Damn, what the politicians say about Muslims.
Right.
I know there's some radicals out there. There's radical everybody. Hell, the KKK Christians.
Yeah, they Christians. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, it was one of the most beautiful experiences I've had. I know you practice the faith.
Right.
So I'm cool with it. My thing is, I'm gonna show you love and respect no matter what.
Right.
But as soon as you cross that line with me, then we're gonna have a problem.
Right.
But bro, I went in there because she died Wednesday.
Oh.
And we would have buried her Thursday if they wouldn't have picked the body up that late. But man, they washed the body.
Right.
And I know this is totally off topic. But I'm just telling you about the experience I had.
Right.
Totally off topic. But they got the body. My other aunt, my wife's other aunt, 3 other females, they had to wash the body since it was a female.
Right.
They don't do no embalming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Every next day, Friday,
that's right.
They had her ready. They wrapped her in a white linen.
That's right. Wrapped in white linen. That's right.
All they had was her face shown.
That's right.
And there was another family in there. I don't know where they was from. And I was outside talking to one of the guys. He had a heavy accent, but it was his sister's husband. Right. Both of the bodies laying in the same place. Then they was in the back washing another body. Yeah. And to me, I'm like, damn. You know, it was just like, but it wasn't of love, man. Everybody was going to see each other. I'm over there talking to the other family. They all got buried together. And dude, they don't even use no coffin. They just lay them inside the crypt. They put the dirt inside the crypt. Right. Lay them kind of slanted and face their face towards the east.
That's right.
And to me, I mean, and damn what you hear about what they say about Muslims, it wasn't number love, man.
Yeah, number love, yes, sir.
Number love. But one, that's where we need to start with love.
That's where we need to start.
But we sold our minds. I'm talking about I guess the Malcolm would say the American Negro.
Yeah.
The mind, we've been abused so long, we don't know how to pull each other up. Now, don't get me wrong, it's quite a few doing their thing.
Right.
But, you know, you from the hood, I grew up in the hood, but we already know what it is.
Right.
You know, and you get that mentality, you can't pull yourself out, and you just get caught up doing all the crazy shit that we see on the news, man. And
right.
You want your people to do better, man, but it's like it's a mental block.
It's a mental block. And see, those of us, you know, who's a little older. No, let's take it back to those who were older than us.
Yeah.
They went out and they hit the streets. They tried to make this money, and they realized, oh man, if we could have united and showed each other love and done it the right way, the next generation would have been better. And everybody waited their turn to go after this money, get these material gains, do whatever it takes to get the material gains, step on each other to get the material gains. And when you blessed to make it at a certain age, you say, man, really, it wasn't about that. You know, and you try to teach the ones younger than you, but if they coming up in poverty,
you said an important thing. They don't want to wait their turn, bro.
They don't want
They don't want to wait their turn.
They can't really part. They want it now. They like, I'm tired of being broke, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm an elder. It just ain't no more respect, man.
No respect. Don't give a damn about the elders.
Yeah.
Then man, it was so sad when I heard the story of a young man drug an old woman trying to take her purse.
Did you see the video?
No, I just heard about it. I couldn't. If I saw the video, I wanted to go find him.
Dude, sickening.
Sad, man. You know, and the thing about it is, it's like that. Look, I don't care if you from A-Leaf, South Park, Third Ward, Carverdale, Homestead, Acres. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it just ain't here, man. Trust.
Yeah, everywhere.
It just ain't here.
And it's like, but what future is that? Like Pac say, is no hope for the future.
Yeah, Pac was a genius, man.
Yeah.
But I actually looked at the evolution of hip hop on Netflix. It's been going on forever.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like I don't know. I don't even know the answer to this, to be honest with you, man. I don't even know the answer, man.
Yeah, we gotta figure out. Look, this show, Vero Peak Radio, had 11,200 downloads, right?
Yeah.
So because this show is unlike any other show because we give the real and it's independent. We free to do what we want to do because we own it, right?
Yeah.
And we're able to go in because see, you know how to speak to the heart of the people because you come from there.
Yeah.
And I know how to speak to the heart of people because I come from there. And so when people like us give our take on life, a lot of the youth listen because they know we talking about. It's just it's a degree of division to where they can't connect the dots. They can't put it together. They won't. There's nothing wrong with wanting wealth and wanting money, but can your mind produce a way, or can you recognize your God-given skills? Do you have the confidence in yourself? Do you even know who you are, or what your skills are to even go after something and be confident in what you're going after? And then another thing is when you said love is like you have to be so strong. As soon as you say, you know what, I want to do this, it's going to be 10 people saying, oh, nigga, you ain't going to do shit. You can't do shit. You came from nothing. Put that shit down. You know what I mean?
You ain't going to be by shit.
You ain't going to be by. You got to fight that shit off to get to where you're going. Because you got to be strong growing up in the hood, bro. You're going to get attacked. You're going to get attacked, man. I mean, your mind going to get attacked. Physically, you're fighting. It's just, and it's like, man, if we can bring a degree of love to the youth to where they can be at peace and work and discover their talents and skills without being bothered or tampered with, then see what that would produce. And it's up to the elders to make sure they got a safe environment so they can grow, water the seed.
And it's hard for the elders unless they just bold and just, don't give a damn shit. They like, fuck them elders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me being who I am, you want to say something to some of these youngsters, which I do.
Yeah.
But you don't know what kind of reaction you're going to get, because, they might want to fight you, but they don't even fight no more.
Right.
So, and if they do, they take an ass whooping where they still going to come back shooting.
That's right. Thanks. That's right.
So, yeah, man.
It's sad, bro. And if it gets too far out of hand, Trump don't mind bringing that military in the hood and going,
Yeah.
And that's why. He wouldn't care. He don't give a damn. Yeah, but the thing about it is now I notice a lot of people are moving to Panama, Belize, and Ghana.
Yeah.
But the thing about that is, hell, what they can come over there and it's what you gonna do, bro?
Dude, the people that got the true absolute power, that has the money, these banks, they don't want their system destroyed. They gonna come down hard. So, and like you say, we're not really organized,
right,
to come back there. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm like, well, where these big pharmaceutical people at? Some of these folks and just ride up on them. For real. Get rid of some of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You motherfuckers in the Senate been here 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Just ride up on these hoes, man.
Yeah. Vote them out.
I definitely keep that to myself. I already know some shit. You put some shit on social media,
right,
they might come looking for it.
They would come looking, definitely. And it's not, right, and you gotta, and it's true, but you have to put it in a way as a concerned citizen, because as a taxpayer paying citizen, because you're trying to pave a way for the future to be better than what it was today.
Yeah.
And any sensible person can understand that, because it's not coming out of a heart that's seeking to destroy and attack. It's coming from a place that's seeking to heal, because those on the front lines who seeing all this injustice and seeing the effects that it's having on the families. I mean, seeing how, you bring these guns into the inner city, but you got to see when one of your partners gets shot, and the mother left with the child and they struggling, and you got to see them in the street every day, and the baby and the daddy gone. It's like you got your family, you can't help that. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And it's sad. And then for these youngsters, stop showing your business on Facebook. I mean, I'm on Facebook every so often. I'm still trying to adapt, because it's strange to me. Because, we grew up in a time where if you wanted to talk to somebody, you had to drive to their house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to go knock on the door.
Yeah.
So I'm getting used to being on there. But when I be seeing these young cats posting their money and
you asking for problems, bro.
They come to your house. That's right.
Yeah.
They come. Like the one guy who talking about murder, put in this rap song, police went and got him, because the police stated that, well, they don't do anything, watch Facebook pages and then go get them. They telling on
That's all they got to do.
They do.
That's all they got to do.
It's like, come on, you can't wise up.
And I got a cousin that was deep in the game, and he finally don't wise up, but that nigga used to show chunks of money, man. Then he make videos like because he had a 3-story little town throwing it from the 3rd floor to the bottom, bro.
Come on.
And you done already had a case.
Yeah.
They come on, man.
Yeah, they know. They coming. It's like, and you looking around saying who ratted me out, who snitched on me, and you snitched on yourself. Yeah, you told on yourself.
You can snitch on yourself.
Oh yeah, you snitched on yourself.
Put yourself upside the head with your own pistol. You can snitch on yourself. Now, I ain't say shit.
Yeah, nobody say nothing. You done it. It's the world. You put it out in broad daylight. The world looking at you.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's wild, man. But look, bro, Stanley, man. I appreciate you, Matt, being on the show, man.
But anytime you, man, because and we can get on all kind of topics. I got a point to make on anything. Trust me.
I know, man, definitely.
Trust me.
Definitely, man. And I appreciate you on that Justice or L song. Yeah, that's Matt on the hook. You know what I mean? Yeah, we did something together. So, and dealing with the music, man, I appreciate that. And we not through. Hey, this is a talented young man, spiritual young man.
Number love, baby.
A lot of knowledge, man. I appreciate that. All right, till next time, man. Appreciate you being on the show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Verbal Prick Radio. We out.